Good morning, friends. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome to all the folks who are watching there. Let's get our Instagram up and going. Oh, here it comes. Let's hit go live there. And let's hit go live on. It's Memorial Day, and I've been thinking a lot about sacrifice lately. And it makes me realize that the size of the sacrifice reminds you how important something is to you. Good morning, friends. This is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. It is Monday, May 25th. It is a wet and rainy Memorial Day here in New York City. And what's really, it's making me feel philosophical. Memorial Day is making me feel philosophical. I moved continents to pursue acting, to pursue my career. I moved to America from Australia, and on days when I feel uncertainty, I also feel the weight of that sacrifice. Of course, Memorial Day is a day when we commemorate those who gave their lives for the United States of America, and I am in no way suggesting that that what I have done is comparable to that. But it is a day when I think about it. This day is making me think about sacrifice and what I have given up to pursue my career. Hey, friends, this is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Let me know where you're joining me from and what you're working on your acting career today. I am getting philosophical about sacrifice. It's making me think about what I'm working towards, the scariness of what I'm working towards, the fact that I don't know how things are going to work out, and I keep stepping towards them anyway. Because there's this idea that has carried me a long way in my career, which is that I moved continents to do this. So I can't just pass it. I can't just stop. I can't just give up. I don't know how it's going to go. And so I just have to keep stepping towards it. And I sort of feel as though, even though I may not know how things are going to work out. Hey, friends, this is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Hi, friends on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. The uncertainty, the discomfort of not knowing how things are going to work out, I just have to live with that. I just have to sit within that discomfort because it's not harming me. It's not hurting me, but it is uncomfortable because there is a satisfaction, however things work out, whether I, hook a series regular on a TV show, whether I can retire my husband from the restaurant industry, whether my bank account lets me fly to meet my friends in Hawaii this fall, whether I can meet up with my friends and go exploring Croatia. Whether or not any of those things works out, I get to have the satisfaction of knowing that I fully tried to work towards them, that I did everything I could to head towards those sorts of goals, that sort of financial freedom. I don't know if I'll get there. I don't know if I'll ever get to see Croatia. I don't know if in Hawaii, and I don't know if I'll get to spend time with my family and friends. But that's what I'm working towards, and I have to try. I have to give it everything I've got. there is I am a person who always asks, what more can I be doing? And there's a sense of I moved continents to pursue this. So what more can I be doing? Let me know if that resonates with you, if what sacrifices you feel like you're sitting with, moving through, to pursue an acting career. I mean, on a personal level, it's sort of like I can easily point to things like the weddings that I missed. Those were the ones that I really felt. It feels as though, what films have I acted in? Did you act in movies? I've done a couple of movies, neither of which you would have heard of. One was a little film called Miles. It was written and directed by a director called Nathan Adloff, who had some traction about 10 years ago. And his second feature film was called Miles. And I had a little scene in that with Paul Reiser and Molly Shannon. Um, it wasn't well received. And to be honest, I never saw it. But another feature film that I did was called Easter Mysteries, and I played Thomas, the doubting disciple. And it was an odd film. It was a faith film. It was about the Passion of Christ and the resurrection of Christ, and uh, it was musical. We sang. Um, it had some phenomenal New York City performers in it. And I was very grateful to be a part of it, directed by Danny Goldstein. But the odd thing about it is that, yes, it was in the movie theaters. Did I go and see it in a movie theater? I think I did. Go and see it in a movie theater. But the funny thing is that I know it's been on television because every Easter somebody says, "Oh my God, I'm watching you on TV right now." So yes, I've done a couple feature films, but more recently I've done a lot of television. I've done I had a guest star on season 2 of Elspeth. I've done Full Circle with Steven Soderbergh, and uh, the Blacklist. I was murdered by a sex robot on the Blacklist. Funny career. I am having a funny career. Why am I talking like it's over? It's not over. I got a long way to go. Um, so yeah, those are the sort of the that so those are the sort of the the fun things that I get to do. And today I'm also thinking about the stuff that I've had to give up in order to do it. Didn't have to. I chose to leave my home country of Australia, my family, my friends, and move to New York City and work my way up to building a home for myself, building a home that has a mirror ball in the middle of the living room. Uh, so yeah, um, that's what I'm thinking about on this Memorial Day. What are you guys working on your careers today? What are you doing with this day off? I have to shoot a self tape that's due by 5 p.m. today. Okay, so that's a no on Hamlet's soliloquy. I just saw Hamlet at BAM. I thought it was quite a good production. It was 3 hours long, and it kept me entertained. I wouldn't say I loved it, but it was. Yeah, no, I'm not giving up, Richard. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not planning nothing. I got things to do. But it was interesting actually because I think for the first time, what I saw, it's interesting. People talk about Hamlet as a character of inaction. I think what I saw in this Hamlet was a character who was doggedly pursuing something that mattered to him. This pursuit of finding out what happened to his father and exposing the murder of his father. It was interesting. It's this sort of like inaction was not how it came across to me. Certainly devastated by the effects of his father's death and his mother's remarriage. I don't know. I got all deep on you. You were trying to be funny, and I got all deep. But different things hit you in different ways. I have, yeah, as I say, I've got to knock out a self tape today for a short film. Um, Cult leader question mark therapist. So I'm just. Oh, thanks for the follow, Richard. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I've got to knock out a self tape. I've got some coaching work to do. I have a first session with a new client today who's in Colorado. I love working with coaching clients, helping them get specific about their path and how to move through, take the next steps in their career in a way that builds momentum for them. It's always a really exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. And then I am hoping to get to the movies. It is rainy here in New York City, so I'm. Do you watch Sarah Priebus on here? I've enjoyed her behind the scenes videos of Actor Life. Absolutely, Sarah Priebus is doing a great job, and I love. Actually, it's something that I haven't done on a monthly basis, but she does that great. Here's how much I made as an actor, um, and I think that's a really excellent way of just exposing how what the actor life uh, can look like. Of course, she makes a lot of money from what do they call that? Making videos. So I'm it's a great supplement to her income. I do feel as though what that because she makes all those sort of product videos, uh, I think it sort of exposes the truth that the income, the actual physical income as a working actor, has to be supplemented by other things, and I think she's a great example of that. Potato said, "I'm about to go to college. I'm about to oh, hang on. I'm about to go to college in like a month, but I still don't know what I want to pursue. Well, I don't know if I should just go abroad or pursue college with a course I'm not even passionate about." Um, Potato, I hear you, and I think it's okay. UGC, that's what it is. That's what I was, those are the letters I was trying to pull out. Yeah, UGC, which is a creative pursuit. But Potato, I just want to say college is not the usefulness of college is not just the subjects that you are studying in and the path that it points you towards a career that you want. I think it's okay to not know exactly whether or not the course that you're pursuing at college is exactly how the career that you want to be doing for the rest of your life. Because the benefit of college is that it's a chance to experience and socialize and build out uh, a network of people that you wouldn't have come across otherwise, and explore things that interest you. And if you're doing the work in a course that you're not passionate about, keep your radar open for the things that you are passionate about, because you're going to get exposed to all kinds of things that you wouldn't have found before. Um, and uh, that is what I notice about all of the people in my life who are heading off to college, is that it's not necessarily just about the dogged pursuit of one subject or area of interest that's going to lead you towards a career. It can be a great time to just sit in unknowing and get exposed to all kinds of different things so that you can find the interests that can help you find the thing that you are passionate about. P.S. I'm a big fan of going abroad. Talk about exposing yourself to things you would not have experienced otherwise. I'm from Australia, and I did go to university in Australia, and I did pursue something that I had been passionate. I studied theater studies was my major, and even though it was an academic course, academic course, and not sort of career practical course. It was sort of teaching me to be a teacher, actually, to be an educator. That was sort of what my college degree was sort of pointing me towards. But it did also allow me to sort of, oh, I'm going to learn French. I'm going to study philosophy. I'm going to get involved with the theater community. But I will just say that I can honestly count the friends that I made during my college years are my ride or die best friends today. And yes, they are in Australia. Not to say that I don't have friends that I'm obsessed with here, but it is there's something about the depth of those friendships, those relationships that are lasting me a long, long, long time. So I hope that's a help. All right, friends. I got to get ready for this self tape and for my coaching clients, and so I'm going to get to work. But thanks for talking me through my philosophy this morning. Remember, wherever you are in your acting career, you got this. You got this. Keep going. And I'll be right back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Thanks for joining me, friends, on Facebook and YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow.